Hey there folks, Corey here with the Android community. We are taking a look at the brand new, just released yesterday, N.O.V.A 3 by Gameloft. It's the third installment of their highly popular first-person shooter. It's got a little slight Crysis look to it. If you've ever played Crysis, any gamer should know something about Crysis or Halo, or if you're a mobile gamer, N.O.V.A. N.O.V.A 2 is very popular. Right off the bat here, look at that awesome soundtrack. It's a good game. It's got amazing graphics, especially for mobile. We're going to take a little bit of a look at it. I'm going to have tons of screenshots. I don't want to attempt to do any shooting too much on screen, but I will do some demonstration for you and let you see it a little bit. But here is how it looks when we start. And immediately you notice we have a campaign mode and a multiplayer mode. Now what Gameloft has done here is we have 10 levels on the campaign mode, immersive graphics, just 10 different cities, and you go to Earth, you go all across, different levels, underground, above ground, going through tunnels, parking lots. I mean, they've really stepped it up in terms of mobile gaming and graphics. And then multiplayer, there's 6 multiplayer levels and 6 multiplayer modes, or maps, 6 multiplayer maps, and then you can even play like 12-player battles. I did a couple 8-player battles and kind of got demolished. I finally got the hang of it, or I mean, I got like 10 kills and died like 18 times. Something ridiculous like that. But once you start here, you can see you can go into settings, sound controls, advanced, language. You can do the sounds like normal. The controls, they have left-handed mode, gyroscope, which was kind of a disaster, and then sensitivity. And then when you go to the control scheme here, you can go in and change the control system where you can move and shoot, and then aim using the screen. But that means all the controls are right here during gameplay for moving and jumping and powers, so that actually makes it kind of hard to actually move and then move with your finger right here and then shoot right here, so you accidentally shoot on accident. So you can switch it up a little bit. I've found it to be a little easier on a phone, maybe because the tablet is too large, except those that might have really big hands. Then you can go into advanced and auto leveling and aim assist, which you'll probably need. Language, they have tons of different languages, whatnot for people that want to play with different languages. Then let's real quick go back. When you go into campaign mode, it starts off, I'm on a level where I'm above ground here going through the city, and there's buses and taxis laying all over the place that are just kind of not being used. It kind of reminds me almost of like I Am Legend or something, where the world's just kind of come to an end. Old Earth they call it. And then multiplayer mode, really cool. You can do local Wi-Fi, which I tried and failed at. You can see that on screen, the local Wi-Fi, and then the online mode. So you go to online mode, you can make a username and an account, which I've done, and then once you get in there, you can earn points. I have 9, really taking a minute to get going there, but it's decent. The multiplayer mode's actually quite impressive. They have a lot of different options you can do, where every time you kill someone, it'll say like "better luck next time" or "next," or just little trash talk like that. Some of them you can do, a lot of them you have to pay for with the coins you earn. But the multiplayer was extremely impressive. I didn't have any lag whatsoever. I was playing on Wi-Fi. I did get timed out once in a game, but it is really impressive actually. The multiplayer is probably going to be a bigger part of this. I know N.O.V.A 2 had some multiplayer, but it's really a whole nother level here on N.O.V.A 3. So go back to campaign here, go back to where I am, and let it load. So it takes a minute to load, so I'm going to go ahead and time out here and be right with you one more second. And we're back here, it's finished loading. Go ahead and hit touch screen and it'll launch into the level here. So here's just one of the general levels. Well, I can change the control stream a little too much. Just go in and go to controls, go to control scheme. Go back to something more convenient. You shoot and then aim with the rest of the screen. So now you can move around here and then shoot. You have a little special power mode. You can jump. It does have an auto leveling, which I figured would kind of level out your view, but if you sit here for a second, auto level aims kind of at their feet, so it's not really helpful for me, especially when I'm always aiming for headshots. But here's just one of the levels. You can see just the immense levels of detail and lighting. There's not a lot of lighting here with the clouds, but the trees and the textures. There's a bus. This is kind of ransacked and old and run down. And then just looking at some of the other guys' outfits, I mean, it really is impressive, the level of details and graphics they've managed to fit here. When I say fit here, it's a 2 GB game. I mean, it is not a small download. If you are going to download this on 3G only, it's going to take a while. I did it on Wi-Fi and it took a solid 25 minutes probably to download. But I mean, it is a 2 gig game. It's actually 1.7 gigabytes, so you definitely recommend Wi-Fi. It's probably Wi-Fi only. Got a little ammo, and here comes some bad guys here. Up here is reload. And you can switch through to a pistol, a shotgun. I'm going to go with the shotgun here for a minute because these dudes are flying. And then there's a mode where you can launch people off. I don't know if you saw that. Throw a grenade. Took out 2 of them in one. The grenades are actually really impressive. The bodies fly off like Halo style. I mean, the game's got a lot of things that reminds me of Halo, but a lot of things that are kind of unique to its own. And you can see the bullet effects on the car. I mean, they really have thought of everything. I mean, a lot of things aren't destructible. You know, this isn't Crisis, obviously. You know, you can't shoot fire extinguishers and have them blow up or anything crazy like that, but oh, he moved. You can zoom in on the guys. So you can see I'm no good here because I am on video trying to kind of do this here. See that auto aim just zoomed me all the way to the ground. So there is a couple little things like that where the auto leveling just made me aim at the ground, which is definitely going to get you killed. So I have disabled that for most part when I play, but I just wanted to show you guys that on video. I mean, ATMs and toilets, fire extinguishers, and you know, all kinds of stuff all over the place here. And you can jump. Boom. But hopefully you saw a lot of that on screen pretty well. Go in and go to pause while you're in game. You can upgrade your items and your weapons. Go into items here, and you can change some of your specialties. Medium protection against all types of damage. They've really added all kinds of different things. You upgrade your grenades, mine packs, and then you can upgrade your guns as well. Obviously, all this requires you know, unlocks and coins, so you do have to play a little bit to earn some of it. You have your objectives. You can restart the level, the checkpoint. Go into options again. You have all those. But overall, I mean, you can just see just by looking at it. I mean, the level of graphics and effects, the sound effects going on. Even the, you know, when people shoot, you can see kind of the reflection of the lighting from the guns going off. I mean, it really pretty impressive. I'm digging it so far. Takes a little getting used to the control scheme. Oh, he should have died. Maybe zoom in on him. Nailed it. I mean, you can just see the level of detail in everything from the trees to the roads got cracks in it, and you know, just run down broken glass.
Sometimes, you know, wiggles its way in. Suddenly you're just a rookie all over. Not sure which way is west, and if you're ever gonna taste your mom's chicken pot pie again. You know what I mean?
Little sound effects there and
well,
narrative.
Unless you got any objections, Commander, I'm voting we split up. Deal with this mess faster. The first tower's on top of this building. The second one's just a couple blocks down the road. Reckon you and Chow can take care of this tower here, while Wilcox and I take care of the second one?
Sounds like a plan.
This elevator ought to take you to the top of the building.
That car's just beat.
Chow will know what to do.
Alright, let's do this.
Good luck, Commander.
Just kind of giving you a look at some of the details and level of graphics there with that car. I mean, it's just beat up, you know. Switch to a pistol so you can see more on screen there. But there's just a quick look here. I don't want to keep this too long, but you can obviously just see that there's an immense level of detail and texturing and lighting and effects. The soundtrack, I mean, everything's well put together. It's a very polished game. It is $6.99, available right now in the Google Play Store. For the most part, it's compatible with most of my phones and tablets. Transformer Prime here, it works great. Obviously it's a Tegra 3, but it does work on my Galaxy Nexus very well. Plays great. It's almost easier for multiplayer on the smaller screen because you're not whipping your thumb around so much, and I was much more accurate and was able to get a lot more kills on multiplayer using my phone. So that might be different. You have a big set of hands, or you have a game controller. It should have gamepad support. That was just a quick look at N.O.V.A 3 by Gameloft. Available now, so go ahead and check it out. Get it. Let us know what you think, and thanks for watching, guys.